Good day. Let's show you how to get eLecta, our virtual classroom solution, set up on your computer. Like I said, this is a virtual classroom setup, and it uses Java as the underpinning to get everything going. So we need to do two things. We first need to make sure that Java is installed and up to date. And the second thing is to get the eLecta software set up on your machine. Now this is available for Windows machines, and I need to say for Windows 8 you need to be in the desktop mode with whatever browser you're using in order to use Java. So if you're in the Metro and you're seeing all the little blocks, you need to switch to the desktop mode. And secondly, in Windows and in Mac OS, which is also available for, and Linux, and you can make it work on Android devices a little bit, but you probably want to stick to a tablet because it's really tiny on a phone. What I want to say is you probably want to use a non-standard or the non-default web browser. So for Windows, some Internet Explorer is okay, but sometimes it runs into issues with the Java things. For Mac OS, you definitely want to steer away from Safari because Apple has actually made Java really kind of difficult to run running through Safari. But if you use Firefox or Chrome or another browser that's up to date with standards and works well with Java, that will be fine. So you'll have a much better time if you use one of those. Okay, so you can see we're at this page that's in our main site that's about connecting to the virtual classroom. And you see two purple buttons. And we need to use both of them to get everything going. So the first thing we're going to do is verify Java. Just go here, click the verify Java version, and you may get a little permissions window that you'll need to say, yes, I want to run this. And it'll say either you're up to date, or if you're not, it will give you a little button that says download. And if you don't have anything installed, it will also give you that. So anyway, if you get a button, click it, run through the system. If it talks to you about something about including the Ask toolbar, you probably don't want it, so uncheck that. It'll make your life easier. So we're done with Java. Let's go back. Now the second step is to install the virtual classroom software. And the easiest way is just to follow this link and click Enter the Test Room. If for some reason Java wasn't set up, you would not get this button. So I'm going to click that. You'll see some more windows open. And if it needs to download something or update, you'll always get this downloading components. You probably will also get a little permissions box saying, yes, is this okay to run? And you want to do that. Otherwise, you won't get eLecta loaded on your machine. And then it launches eLecta Live. For using eLecta Live, you don't need to have a webcam or a microphone. The instructor will use a microphone. You just need to hear the instructor. Instead, you'll be using the text chat, which makes it a lot easier in terms of the flow for the classroom. So you can just type something here and you can see it show up in the text chat window, and the instructors will take that in, whether you're answering questions or you're asking a question, whatever it is, they'll incorporate it into the live lecture. So the main thing you do need to check is your audio. So make sure that whatever device you're listening to, whether you're listening to the speakers that are built into your machine, or if there's something else or the built-in sound card, and choose whatever that is and click play, and you will hear who I call Miss eLecta. And if you don't hear it, change those settings around. When you're ready, just click close. That being said, remember that this is the test classroom. You don't want to use that link, that purple button that we used to get to the test classroom, because your class or your open study session or webinar is not going to be here. You need to go into the Member Center, which is in another video, to to find that. So you just go into your course and click on the link for that, and you'll get to the right place. If for some reason when you do this you run into problems, we have other help articles. You can also contact us. If for some reason you do not have permission to install this stuff, you need to forward that information with those purple buttons to your IT people so that they can install it for you. And if they have a firewall or a proxy that's in place, there's some settings that they need to do additionally so that you can actually participate using the live classroom setup. Thanks for listening.